Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you are here. Today I have the battle of the Twilight Eclipse collections. I ordered the collection from Colourpop. I also ordered the collection from Glamlite. I ordered a couple other things as well with them, so I'm going to show you those first. Couple quick notes. I'm still playing with lighting. I think it's okay, but give me feedback. I did buy a new mic, but it literally came just before I got here and I didn't want to waste any more time today because today's already been a stressful day. So I will be working on a mic in future videos, seeing how that goes. So there's that. I'm still testing out foundation and primer combinations. This is a different one than I was wearing in my last couple videos. And they're kind of mixed in here and there. I usually get to film 2 at a time. So anyway, all of that kind of housekeeping. So before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let me know if you've tried either of these collections. I know I've seen, especially Jenn, she's been doing some beautiful looks with the Glamlite. I think she did Colourpop too. I don't remember off the top of my head. There's been a lot of videos I've watched, but if you want looks, Jenn's channel would be great for that. Okay, so the first thing I ordered from Glamlite, because I'm going to show you what I ordered first. I ordered the PR box for Strawberry Shortcake because, oh my gosh, how cute is this? And I really wanted it. And on the inside, it says the world of Strawberry Shortcake times Glamlite. I ordered the Strawberry Shortcake collection when it came out, but this was not available back then. And then that's the inside of the box, and then that's what it looks like on the back. So I did put those in because I was like, well, I'm already putting an order in. Might as well get a couple more things. The other thing I picked up is this Berry Bake powder from Glamlite. Obviously, it's still Glamlite. I said this is the Glamlite collection. So this is a pink powder that's Strawberry Shortcake. I am very excited to try this. It looks nice. I probably won't use the puff. I'm not a big puff person. Maybe I should. Maybe that would help my makeup woes when I have them. But the packaging, super cute. Big Strawberry Shortcake fan my whole life. So was very excited to get that. And this wasn't part of the original launch, so I didn't get it in the first collection. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this video now is because Glamlite is getting rid of the Eclipse collection. March 31st is the last day, so I'm getting this up not quite a week before, but that's just how life is going. So you have till the 31st to order this. And they had a thing that said like you can use the whole bundle if there was a code on the website. I'll try to remember to look it up and put it down here. But what I found is that the bundle wasn't listed. I had to search for a bundle, and that was the one that was $80 on sale. Otherwise it was like somewhere in like 110 or something, but it took 10% off my whole cart, which was nice. So I got this card with it. It says the Cullens, Bella, and Edward, and a little bit more if you want to pause and read. So that came with it. And then what do we get? We have a highlighter, and we'll be looking at all of these and swatching them. Then we have this lip kit, and inside, this one's a lot easier to open, 3 pieces there. Then we have the mirror, which is a very giant package. And then we have the 2 palettes. So we have Jacob as well as Edward. So let's start with the Edward palette and kind of walk through it, and then we'll go through the Colourpop collection. So you do get, it's not really holographic like you get with the highlighter. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff on the back. No measure of time without you will be long enough, but let's start with Forever, Edward. And we have the palette, and it does have where it changes, which is always fun. They did that with their Betty Boop palette as well. And then it's just kind of plain in there. The palette itself has Edward again on the back. We got lots of Edward. I was such a Twilight fan, a Twihard back in the day. I will admit it. And I got to meet some of the actors at a comic convention a couple years ago, and that was such a thrill. So, Okay, there we go. There we have the colors. So we have 15. I'm going to try to, oh, I hate to, like, look at how they have little Edward outlines and moons and stars. I love that. I hate to even put my fingers in it when they have the nice little press images. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna wear some of these colors because they are very dark and saturated, but they are beautiful. Oh, especially those shimmers. They are so soft and just melt into your finger as you are swatching them. So excited to actually try this. I don't think I'm going to try this anytime soon though. I don't know, maybe I could do some looks in May. It seems kind of a little bit dark for the time period we're going into, but oh, especially like that one right there. That's that middle one on the bottom that you're seeing. This one right here, it's just catching the light so beautifully. So lots of light, lots of dark colors there for the Edward palette, which kind of fits. I feel like that makes a lot of sense for Edward. But let's look at what the Jacob palette looks like. So Jacob, once again, you have him, you have the back with all of the information. Then we have inside, oh, it doesn't say anything. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this is Breaking Dawn. That's part 1. Okay, I'm a little confused. I didn't realize I was getting 2 different palettes. I thought this was all just the Eclipse collection. No, this is Breaking Dawn. Oh, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. This is Breaking Dawn 1. This is Breaking Dawn. They're both part 1. Okay, I was getting my movies mixed up. So does this one have, oh, it has the wolf. Can you see the wolf? No. There, you can kind of, the wolf doesn't want to show up as much as Jacob. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to swatch this one here in just a second, but there we go. We have Jacob, and then we have the shade. Oh my gosh, look at that. You have the little scratch marks. You have the wolves, and then it says Team Jacob up here, which is hilarious. All right, we are back with the second palette. So here we go. And I like these colors a lot more. They're still a little dark, but I think I might be able to squeeze this one in April. I feel like this could be a good work-related palette just because there's a lot of brown tones, a lot more mid-tones, and yeah, just a lot more mid-tones, more wearable shades that I would be more apt to wear. There we go, that's the word I was thinking of. So very pretty. I, once again, love the way that the shimmers feel. I hate having to like stick my fingers in them though when they're so pretty, or a brush. I love those little embossings and the impressions that they do. But yes, I have to say I'm more excited about the Team Jacob palette than the Team Edward palette, even though I was always Team Edward. Before I swatch the rest of the collection, I wanted to show you the mirror. It's a nice mirror. I can see myself clearly. I left it in the plastic. It just made my life easier. So nice mirror. It does have where it switches between a couple of different images of Bella and Edward. So that was cool. Let's go over what was included in the Colourpop collection, and then I'm going to swatch some like for like to kind of see how things compare. This is a much smaller collection in terms of size, so everything fits right here. I did get this. This was a free gift. They were doing, I think I ordered it when they were doing the 20% off of everything on the website, and then you also got a free gift with purchase. So this is their lip mask in chocolate milkshake. I'm going to smell it really fast. Yeah, it smells like chocolate. So I'm excited to try because I wondered how these compared to like the Laneige. So that was a nice little free gift. But what was actually in the collection? So we have this powder to cream lipstick that has our bad guys on it, and that's what it looks like. We will open that in a second. There are 2 Jelly Much shadows, one light and one dark. The dark, am I gonna wear? No, but the light one, I'm hoping I get some use out of it. We have 2 lip kits, which have a lippy stick and a lippy pencil. We have this one, what is this called? Opposites Attract, with Emmett and Rosalie. I gotta meet Emmett. Kellen was such a lovely person. Jackson was really cool too. I got to meet him. So we have them. This is New Love. Then we have the highlighter, which has Bella and Edward on it. And then we have the palette. This is the third collection that Colourpop has done. So it's just the little slip on it. It doesn't have any images of them on the outside, which is kind of disappointing, but then you do have our 3 mains on the inside, and we will swatch that in a little bit, but I'm going to swatch lip kits versus lip kits, and then highlighters versus highlighters, and the jelly matches. Okay, let's compare. We have our Glamlite, and it does, let's see, what does it say? I'll meet you at the altar. And with Breaking Dawn Part 1, I have the collector's edition they did at Target that has like a couple flower petals from the set. Yeah, this is the level of nerd. That's what I had them sign for me because I was like, that's really cool. So this says I do in it. You have the flowers. Is it wisteria? I want to say it looks like wisteria, but that could just be me. Wow, that is very blinding. Woo. And let's kind of swatch it out a little bit. Okay, very pretty. I like the packaging on it. It's cardboard, but it feels like special. It feels like it was made for this collection, and that thought went into it. Then we have the Colourpop Eclipse, and you have Bella and Edward on there. It's just nothing. It says change me, and it's one of these giant super shocks, which doesn't even want to show up. It's just showing you, it's so shiny. So, oh, these are so hard to open. I remember how hard the Barbie one of this was to open. I hate these packagings. Okay, so it doesn't like feel super special on the outside. The inside is very pretty. I do like the look of it. Let's give it a swatch. I did clean off that finger. It's nice and soft. I love this feel of the Super Shocks on my skin. They're beautiful. So there it is. It's pretty blinding too. It's a little icier, a little more blue tone. We will kind of try to, okay. I think in the battle of these two, I would rather go with the Glamlite, but I do think this one's pretty. And it is something that I will definitely work on, like not work on, but something that I'd be interested in wearing for sure. So we have that. It will be fun to play with it this summer probably. And then we have our 2 Jelly Much shadows. I thought I'd swatch them while I'm here. So first up, we have this one, which is Queen Coven, and it has the little crest on it. And then Keep Me to Lock the Magic In. Woo! I love the shade of this. We're just gonna take a teeny bit and squeeze it back down. It does seem to like spill out a little bit over the top, which is disappointing. So there we go. We will swatch it. It is very pretty. Definitely something I wouldn't mind wearing on my eyes. That's a beautiful shade. But then we have the Newborn Army, which has the eye on it, which is, you know, like super creepy. And this one, not really the type of shade that I go for on a regular basis. And take just a little bit of this one. Yeah, see, it spilled out quite a bit on the outside. So I feel like you're gonna waste some of this. Yeah, wasted quite a bit. Okay, there we go. Swatched it there. Let's spread it out a little bit. It has a nice sheen to it, but I think of these 4 things that I just swatched, it's my least favorite. Let's swatch some of these lip sets. So first up, we have this powder to cream lipstick that's in the shade Newborn. And let's see what it's like. Oh, it looks really cool. It's something I've never seen before in terms of like packaging. Okay. Oh, whoa. Yeah, it's powder. It just went all over my pants and my shirt. So the lesson here is you have to be very, very careful with this. Don't turn it upside down because it is literally powder. I was not expecting that. I had the powder. It did not like shake off like I was hoping it would. And I tried to clean it up with a makeup wipe. So I have some lovely dark plum on my pants right at the moment. So yeah, there we go. That's the first one. It's interesting, but let's look at the lip kits. Okay, so the first one is, it says New Love, and the lippy stick is called Alice Cullen, and this one is called Jasper Hale. I have stuff still on my fingers. So it's, oh, not exactly my shade in the Alice. Well, that actually, maybe. Not too terribly bad. Let's see. Okay. Interesting mix with those two. So that is Alice and that is Jasper. The lid doesn't want to stay on the liner very well, so I think that might be a problem. It was definitely not one that I'd want to carry around with me, but that's the first set. Our second set is Opposites Attract, which is Rosalie Hale and Emmett Cullen. You have that set. We will do Emmett's first because I have to, it broke. That is so, I'm just not having luck with the Colourpop today. Now it's on the floor. Okay, so that's what you're gonna get because I don't have a sharpener with me and I don't want to sharpen it anyway. But that's Emmett, and now we have Rosalie. Oh, this one is kind of a brown. Yeah, this is definitely not a shade. This is too nudie of a shade for me. But the packaging does say Twilight Eclipse on it. It's very hard to see. Yeah, not my favorites. Little disappointed. I think that first one is definitely my favorite, that powder to cream, but I would not want to travel with that. Like, that's not something I would put in my purse. Our final lips kit is the one from Glamlite. This says Cullen Lip Kit, and yeah, I think I got everything. I know I got everything that they had on their website. So this includes a lipstick, nice dark lipstick. Let's compare it to, oh, it is not nearly as dark as the other one. There you go. It's a pretty shade though. The packaging is gorgeous. It has like the Cullen crest on it. It says Breaking Dawn. Then we have a lip liner, and oh, it's a pencil. I like this a little bit better. Oh, that is dark. That is dark. Wow. Okay. Not what I was expecting with that. And then we have a lip gloss. I've been curious about their lip glosses. I got a set from their Icy collection. Oh, this is just a very sheer gloss. So I need to break into that set and start using those lip glosses. But yeah, I like the color of the lipstick. I like the top two. I think those are my favorite of all of the lip collections. But we have one more item to still talk about, and that's the Eclipse palette from Colourpop. So hang on, we'll be right back. We are finally here for the last palette. This is the Colourpop Eclipse palette. So inside, it's kind of your basic Colourpop palette. You have the picture of the three of them at the top, and then you have all the shades down here. No mirror, that's fine. I don't need a mirror in every palette because most of the time I'm not using a mirror anyway. So here we go. We have them all swatched. We have some beautiful shades in there. I love that this kind of purpley shade. It's kind of a shifting duochrome. I'm really excited to wear this palette. If I had to rank all of these, I would go with the Jacob palette as my most excited, this one in the middle, and the Edward palette would be my least, but that's just kind of going on color stories. But this feels really nice. This is normal Colourpop quality. You have some good mattes in here. I feel like the mattes might feel a little better than Glamlite just on swatching, but the Glamlite shimmers seem a little bit softer than these ones, but these feel really nice and I'm excited to try them. So I really wanted to do this video now because the Twilight collections are leaving Glamlite, and I wanted to make sure people got a chance, if they were interested in it, to actually order it and get it. So do use that code. I'll try to remember to put it there. And if you're interested, now's your chance. Last chance, final call, although it might show up in Ross because I found some Glamlite in Ross. But I will be continuing looking. Let me know if you've tried these collections, what your thoughts and opinions are on them. If there's a piece that you are interested in or one that you have already and you love, let me know down below. And don't forget to check out Jenn's channel if you want some beautiful eye looks, because she does a wonderful job of tutorials and like showing what she does. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.